decline. I mean, today's Democratic Party is taken over by a radical left-wing group that literally has lost their grip on everything that's always made this country great. With the full support of Stacey Abrams, in a little more than a year, think about it, the Biden-Harris administration has unleashed a tidal wave of left-wing policies that has eroded our standing in the world and stifled the American economy. You know, frankly, Democrats have moved so fast, sometimes I think the left hand doesn't know what the far left hand is doing. The truth is, we're in the midst of the worst border crisis in history. Inflation's at a 40-year high. Gasoline prices are up 75%. Young mothers can't find baby formula. Crime is skyrocketing in many of our major cities. And our foreign adversaries are emboldened by that disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan. Massive tax increases are on the horizon, and future generations every day are being saddled with massive debt. But my fellow Americans, I came here to tell you, it doesn't have to be like this. And Georgia has an opportunity to set the course for America back to freedom and opportunity for all. And it all starts tomorrow. It all starts tomorrow. And I know I can read the newspaper. I know the polls look good. Real good. But don't let up. Don't slow down. Keep chopping. And you keep chopping until we send Governor Brian Kemp on the road to victory in November of 2022. Now, I know Stacey Abrams' opinion about Georgia. She said y'all here are the worst state in the country to live in. But you have an opportunity to say something different tomorrow. With a strong vote of affirmation for Governor Brian Kemp, you can tell Georgians and the country that Georgia is going to remain the best state in America to live, to work, to worship, and raise a family. Because elections are about the future. Now, there are those who want to make this election about the past. Stacey Abrams and Joe Biden want Georgia to embrace the failed socialist policies of the last century. They want to stifle the liberties that generations of Americans have fought to defend. But you know the future belongs to freedom. And when you vote for Brian Kemp tomorrow, you will say yes to a future of freedom here in Georgia. You'll say yes to our most cherished values at the heart of everything we hold dear. And when you say yes to Governor Brian Kemp tomorrow, you will send a deafening message all across America that the Republican Party is the party of the future. So that's what it's all about. You know, it's not just about us, but it's about our kids and our grandkids. You know, since we've last seen each other, I had some new developments in my life. We moved back to the Hoosier State. I bought a John Deere tractor. And I became a grandfather for the first time. And I can tell by the looks on your faces when I said that, you know what I'm talking about. We're not just fighting for Governor Brian Kemp. We're not just fighting for the conservative agenda here in Georgia. We're fighting for our kids and our grandkids. We're fighting for the America that they deserve. An America grounded in freedom and in our highest ideals. So I want to encourage you to leave from here and make sure and get out and vote tomorrow, Georgia. Vote to renominate Governor Brian Kemp for 4 more years in the Republican primary. And remember, friends don't let friends vote alone. Grab a family member, grab a friend, get out and vote in that Republican primary. And finally, I would say to you, in these challenging times, where it seems like that there's more that divides us in this country than ever before, I will tell you that I don't really see it that way. I'll always believe that there will always be more that unites us in America than could ever divide us. And chief among those things is faith. And so I want to encourage you. If from time to time you bow the head and bend the knee, I want you to do that before those polls close tomorrow. I want you to pray for Governor Brian Kemp, First Lady Marty, and the girls. I want you to pray that they would have the courage and the conviction to carry forward this campaign and the opportunity that they'd be given to do that. I also want you to pray for all the people of Georgia. We have the opportunity to renew leadership this fall in Georgia that will continue to lead and inspire the nation. And pray with confidence, knowing that, as the Bible tells us, if His people who are called by His name will humble themselves and pray and turn, He'll do like He's always done in the long and storied history of this state and this nation. He'll hear from heaven and He'll heal this land, this one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So let's get out there. Let's support Governor Brian Kemp and send him on the road to victory this November.